Hey everybody! Thanks for joining us for episode 45 of Quarantine Songs. We've got a pretty exciting episode coming up here. We've got Focus Your Audio and Chris Clute, both some amazing artists coming out of Vancouver today. Gonna bring everybody in here. We got Benjamin with us too. How's it going,
Hey,
Ben?
Jesse, how's it going, man? Sorry, I'm a little late.
I'm good. I'm good. No worries. You made it. You made it. I've got Focus Your Audio here with us. How are you guys doing?
Getting good. Thanks.
How's it going, guys?
Oh,
We we actually in trouble hearing you again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a
there
minute.
you go. There you go. You're good.
So actually, yeah. Sorry. Hi everybody. Ben, your mic seems like it's coming through pretty hot there.
Like,
Really loud.
really loud? Hold on one
Yeah.
sec. Let me just try this guy here. How does that sound for you?
Yeah, that seems much better.
Yeah?
Cool.
Alrighty. Hey,
Cool.
hey, sorry about that, guys.
Hey.
There's all these fun new StreamYard settings, and I never really know exactly how to set it up, but there we go.
Nice. So you guys are over in Vancouver. How's Vancouver today?
Good. It's raining a little bit today.
Yeah.
Rain has started, so. But it's
Nice.
not snow, so we're not going to complain.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. That's nice. Has it been a fairly nice start to winter and to fall there?
It has
Yeah.
been. It's been nice.
Super sunny here.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
can't complain.
Cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, what have you guys been up to? It's we're all kind of in lockdown going through this. I know you guys have been working on tons of music. You got amazing stuff that we'll talk about. But what else have you guys been keeping busy with?
Oh gosh. Well, we do a lot of hiking. We've been going out into the woods, just getting outside. Dog. There's not a lot to do, so we're kind of just we put the Christmas tree up early. We went through the baking phase where everybody was like eating cookies and cake, like
Did you make bread?
bread. Then
I'm still in the baking phase. Like, that's the best phase.
Absolutely.
we were working on our diabetes, so we figured we better stop because it wasn't helping.
That's funny. Yeah, that's cool. And yeah, you guys just released some pretty awesome new music. You guys just put out a new single and music video for Over There. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the song?
Sure, yeah. So we did write this song during lockdown, and both of us did keep working because we do have day jobs as well. But we did have a disagreement about something, and we thought, regular stuff. And when we sat down to start writing again, you know what? Out it just came. Real life. We do tend to write a lot about personal experiences and real genuine things that people can connect with, and so this song is very much about that, and kind of getting past yourself and letting love win every time, and wondering how the person is that you care about is over there while you're over here in those moments of disagreement. So that's really what this song is about.
Nice. Sorry, when did you say you actually wrote this?
Just in the spring. Yeah.
Okay.
So it takes a while. Of course, everything was like, we wrote a whole bunch of songs and then everything was in lockdown. So we had to wait till our bubble expanded to, 6 other people. And we worked with our producer. So we started, doing some social distancing in the studio to be able to, do some pre-production. And then when it was time, we went into studio and recorded it. And then it takes time again for everything to get done because people are working from home, and everything is delayed.
Yeah.
So this was done in the spring, but you're hearing it now. So
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's probably more relatable now than it might have even been in the spring, right? That's something that, now everybody's spending more and more time together and kind of going through those emotions because, everybody has fights, everybody has disagreements. It doesn't matter which two humans you are. And like, I think it was really beautiful to hear a song about you guys kind of talking to those emotions and, letting love win in the end.
yeah,
Cool.
absolutely. Yeah.
It was like Sarah said, it was something that was really close, really personal, and yeah, we just wanted to write about that experience because we don't fight very often.
No, we don't.
And so this whole thing was very much. We were like, we're kind of navigating it ourselves, and yeah.
Well,
so.
sometimes you have disagreements where you are at a crossroads about something and you have to just agree to disagree. And so this song was much that. manifestation of that. So
Right.
you never know when you're writing. It's quite cathartic and things just come out. So
Nice. Yeah, and you guys got a really beautiful music video that you shot out in Langley for that. Um, can you tell us a little bit about the music video and kind of how you tied in those visuals to work with the lyrics of the song and all of that?
yeah, Jonathan Flubog directed it, and it's really under his artistic eye that the way it was shot. In particular, we just wanted to keep it really simple. And of course, with COVID, I mean, you just can't go anywhere where there isn't people. So we just went into the woods and we started filming. And it was pretty hilarious because there were a lot of families that were out walking with their dogs and they were walking into the shot and the kids were waving. They were so excited. It was pretty hilarious.
It was pretty funny, actually. Yeah.
And Bobby had pulled Jonathan in this tiny little John Deere wagon so we could get these interesting angles. It was very, very it was hilarious.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
You do,
Hey,
right?
hey, we just worked with what we had.
Yeah.
Nice.
We almost ran into a few trees because you're trying to walk while you're doing it and not look too much where you're going. So there's a few shots where it's like to the left, and so you're to the right.
Yeah, yeah. For anybody who hasn't shot a music video, that is a real serious danger that musicians face.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
It's
Like,
uncomfortable.
but it was really
I don't know.
cool. Like, like we had the whole stabilizing equipment, and basically just I was pulling him backwards while Sarah was standing in front of him, and Sarah was walking towards us, and that's how we got those shots of her walking, and it, it turned out beautiful. You would never know, but it was hilarious. People walking past us are like, "What are they?"
I know. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Jonathan did this cool thing with the lighting. When all was said and done, he edited it and he added some really crazy filters to it to kind of bring a little bit of that dark tone, which because it was actually quite bright that day when we were filming. And so that kind of adds to the ambiance of the feel of the song, which I think is quite true to the lyric. We didn't want to be out there like with beach balls at the beach, complete opposite. So yeah.
Right on. Cool. And is that one of the songs you guys are gonna be playing for us here?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So I'm just gonna mention a few things, and then if we could jump into that, I would love to hear it.
For sure.
Cool. Okay. So again, hi to everybody watching. If you're just logging in, this is episode number 45. We got Focus Your Audio here with us. We are streaming right now on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you guys are watching from any of those platforms and you want to leave a comment to say hi or ask Focus Your Audio any questions, you can post them in there and it'll come right up on the screen for us. We've also got a tip jar set up at www.quarantinesongs.com. 100% of that always goes to the artist for the shows. So if you guys do want to put anything there, that's at quarantinesongs.com. We've got Focus Your Audio here, and we've got Chris Clute coming up next. I'm very excited to hear you guys' rendition here. I'll let you take it away.
Cool. Thank you very much.
We didn't see the clouds coming straight our way, bringing a rain that loosens all the stems and sway. We let in silence for days, no contest. We let a sharp wind tear our scenes to shreds. Why are you over there when I'm over here? I've been chasing you away, but you've been doing just the same. Now we're caught out here in this rain, hoping it all just washes away. Can't we just let this whole go? Take that trip down to Mexico. Let this try out under the sun till we forget what we've just done. There wasn't much more that we could really say. Too much time was spent crafting your silent escapes. Are you ever there when I'm over here? I've been chasing you away, but you've been doing just the same. Now we're caught out here in this rain, hoping it all just washes away. Can't we just let this all go? Take that trip down to Mexico. Let this dry out under the sun till we forget what we've just done. How are you over there when I'm over here? Hey, there. I've been chasing you away, but you've been doing just the same. Now we're caught out here in this rain, hoping it all just washes away. Can't we just let this all go? Take that trip down to Mexico. Let this dry out under the sun till we forget what we've just done. How are you over there when I'm over here?
Beautiful.
Yay, bravo, guys.
Thank you.
How's that mic sounding, Jesse? Any better?
Yeah, that sounds way better.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Sorry, I tried to mute myself and then I just exited myself out of the room and I couldn't come back. It was a whole internet thing.
Oh, so,
Welcome back.
sorry, it's cutting out a little bit. It's cutting out a little bit again.
Going all garbly again.
Yeah.
You guys, is that just on Ben's end you're having a hard time hearing?
Oh, sorry. The whole internet thing is kind of, it's kind of cutting out.
Can you guys hear us, or is it just me that's cutting out, or?
Sorry. Sorry. Can you guys hear us?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, this is weird. We're experiencing something weird again. I don't know what's going
Try
on.
this. If Ben's gone, is that working?
It's
Or no,
like
we're still cutting out, eh?
But we can actually, I think we can read on Facebook on our live feed. We can read what you're saying, so we can just look down and read. That'll totally be okay. We can work that out.
Cool. Yeah. If this isn't working here, we can definitely sort that out. So I'm like, yeah, you guys can't hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, not sure. It's kind of strange.
Yeah.
You sound like an Ewok.
I wonder.
Cool.
Okay, we'll just read. That's totally great. No, we can read. It's no problem at all.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me.
Yeah, we can. Okay. If we have to do that. Sorry about this, guys. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
You're good
I
now.
think you're okay.
Oh, are we okay now?
Yeah, you're totally fine now.
Very strange.
Oh, cool. Okay. And if I bring Ben in, are we still okay?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Ben's garbly.
Oh, Ben's garbly.
But Jesse's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesse's okay, but Ben's garbly. I have no
Okay,
idea.
I'm gonna try that. How's that? Better, worse?
I don't know if. Yeah.
I feel like this might be my connection. I might just duck out of this one.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe we'll just kick you right out of here, Ben.
That's okay. It's okay. I'll be watching. It's nice to see you guys. Ask them about what Ron Sexsmith said about them.
Okay, I will. You should type some questions into Facebook, and we get to go.
Oh, I will. I've got some.
Perfect. Okay. Thanks, Ben.
Later, guys.
Okay. Well, that's a first. We got to kick one of our own hosts out of the room.
Oh, that's crazy.
Cool. But yeah, so Ben was actually just mentioning you guys got some praise from Ron Sexsmith.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
How did that? Did you guys send it to him, or he ended up just hearing it, or what's the story there?
Yeah, so we follow him on Twitter, and he ended up following us back. And I do have one of those once Kevin Bacon once removed situations where my dad actually knows him as well. And so when he followed us, we were freaking out because we were like, oh my gosh, he followed us. And
Yeah.
so on a, to be honest, on a whim, we reached out to him. We're like, we've got this new song, we'd love to hear what you think of it. And we didn't really expect him to get back to us, to be honest.
Yeah.
And sent it to him, and like literally the next day he sent us back like his feedback, and we were totally blown away. We were just like, there was no words. We were like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. That's cool. And I feel like that really speaks a lot to the fact that, if you put things out in the world, things will come back. You would have never known it. I'm sure lots of people go through that thought that like, this isn't going to happen. What's the point in trying? But that's exactly the point in trying.
Yeah. And you know what? What's the worst thing that can happen?
Yeah.
No one's going to, like, he just doesn't answer you back. Okay. It's like, just try it, and Ron, I'm sorry if all of a sudden you get like a massive amount of people contact.
I know. My dad was like, no, don't send him anything. I'm like, it's too late, I already did.
Yeah, it's already out there. That's funny. But yeah, the song's been getting lots of praise. Obviously to have someone like Ron Sexsmith say that is amazing. But yeah, it's also been getting tons of radio play. You guys got over 15,000 streams in the first week.
Yeah.
Were you guys kind of prepared for this kind of response to the song? And how was that feeling when you were seeing those numbers? Like, holy shit, 15,000 a week? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's we weren't really, no, like, it's one of those things where you make something and you love it, and you just hope that other people love it.
You're just hoping everybody else loves it too.
Yeah. And we have to, like, huge shout out to our publicist Carrie as well. She's been doing this a fabulous job and working really hard getting it out there. So it also takes a whole team to do it, as I'm sure you all know. So we have really good people around us, and
But as an independent artist, though, I mean, you're just working like crazy to get your stuff out there to as many people as possible, and you can only hope that your song connects with people. And if it does, then people tend to save it and they share it, and it's a wonderful experience that way. But you also need some people behind you, like a publicist and other people who you can network with to help you get it just that much further past family and friends, and it starts to grow a little bit. So it's nice when that happens.
Yeah.
Nice. What are some things that you guys have done to build up a community around your music and everything that you're doing?
Well, I would say that this kind of started with our EP. So we're actually coming up to our 1-year anniversary of our self-titled debut EP. And through that experience, we connected with a couple musicians that helped us bring that EP to life. And one of those people was Mike Young. And after that, he continued to be involved with what we were doing. And I guess he believed in us. And so we continued to talk to him about our next single, which was Shades Away. So he was the producer on that, and he helped play all the other instruments you're hearing as well. He's the bassist for Mother, so he's just phenomenal. Like his ear is just he elevates every project that he is in. So to be honest, there's only a small group of people, like the people that really get your music and get who you are, and can help you kind of bring it to its full fruition is not a lot of people, actually, we've found. So just a handful of souls that really get what it is you're doing. So those are the people that we've learned to trust and who we've started to record with, and just slowly but surely start to get the odd person added, like this publicist that we're using, and a couple other people that you really feel connected with and get it, and it's nice.
And for the musical community here in Vancouver, we have some people that we've played shows with, and we've gotten to know really well. There's a few artists here in Vancouver, and we just try to really support, like, especially right now, the online stuff. If people are doing online shows, we want to be there. We want to buy tickets to shows, because everyone's going through this super weird time, and I think just supporting every musician that we possibly can in Vancouver and showing that we're there, and hopefully they will reciprocate, and you can build that kind of community. That's what we're trying to do right now in the COVID times, because everyone needs it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you guys want to talk about the Vancouver music scene a little bit? There's some incredible music coming out of Vancouver right now. Who are some of your guys' kind of favorite bands, and who are some local bands that you guys have worked with and done shows with in the past?
Well, there's a few. Like one of our super favorites. We went on tour a little bit with him. Is Jaron Chidiak. He's a phenomenal singer songwriter. Really good friend. We've eaten 12:30 in the morning cold pizza gas station with him. Gas station pizza with them. And
Nothing seals a relationship like that middle of the night gas station pizza.
Right there. Always gonna be friends after that. What are some other? I mean, he's not from Vancouver, but Tobias the Owl from Seattle. We went on tour with him. He's incredible. He's a really true friend as well, and we love him dearly. And
Live Acts Canada has been exceptionally kind to us. When we were just starting out, they were a company that booked us regularly at some really great venues in Vancouver. So Kevin is amazing. So we want to give him a shout out, because without him continuing to support local music and putting people on a stage to have a platform to share what they do, I don't know if it would be as vibrant as it is. He's so good at just finding talent and creating such a community. Same with Root Dwellers Music Showcase. Claire is amazing. Like, they do an awesome job at gathering people, more of a singer-songwriter type of vibe. But just a wonderful sense of people coming together. So there's a lot of clusters of these types of things where the same artists tend to frequent and play, and it's lovely to support one another in that way. So we've seen hundreds of bands. Like when you're out and able to, we're out all the time, usually every weekend, seeing as many people as possible.
Yeah. Like a few of them, as well as like Winter Youth is amazing.
Yes. El
Wolf is amazing.
Wesley too is great.
Yeah,
there's so many.
Elliot Slynn. I mean, these are all
Muscle
singers.
and Gull.
These are all Muscle and Gull's like a heavy metal band, and they're killer. They're so awesome, and they're the greatest guys as well. But as an acoustic duo, opening up for metal guys was interesting, but also, like, the crowd was incredibly receptive.
Well, you never know how that's gonna
go. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me more about this show.
Right.
The followays, lots.
The followays are great. They're killing it too right now. They were just down here doing some recording.
We love the followays. We played with them as well, which was a funny kind of
we've had
matchup.
A lot of those.
Matchup. You know what? Like, it was just they're the sweetest guys.
Good music's good music. This is where we've decided not to feel insecure with ourselves. There was this period of time where we'd be playing bars and people just wanted to be like dancing and just doing their thing, and I'd say to Bobby, I'm like, oh my gosh, we're just gonna be like so quiet, and like it's gonna bring them down. But then we realized this is just who we are and how we write, and people appreciate what you're doing, and so you have to get past yourself a little bit. And
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. That's a good piece of advice.
Yeah.
We got Ben with a question here. He says, you guys mentioned you're hiking lately. Does being out in nature contribute to your music or how you write?
Yeah, you know what? I would say definitely yes, because there was a time I hiked Joffrey, and that was not easy. But when you get to the top, it's just so serene that it's so inspiring that just words start to come and ideas start to come. And so, yes, I don't think I feel, as whole if I'm not kind of walking around in the woods a little bit, because it's just so quiet and, there's no distractions. So it definitely influences the creativity to start to write, for sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Maybe that's a contributing factor to all this great music coming out of Vancouver right now. You guys have a bit more access than here in Toronto to that kind of stuff.
You can hike year-round here, which is kind of nuts. So I get it.
Nice. Cool. Do you guys want to jump into another song for us here?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Beautiful.
We'll do Shades Away. This was our last single. You can get this song on all the streaming platforms. It's probably so far our most successful streaming song. Lots of wonderful feedback. It was actually our very first song that we ever wrote, and not our first one to record, but we hope you enjoy it. So it's called Shades. It's so dry inside, running round, stoking all those fires, and I watch that house burn to the ground, and I lit the match and then took it down. I come from a million ways. I come from shades away. I'll make you close your eyes. I'll take yours, then I'll take mine. It was all brand new. Shiny walls and glass, you couldn't help but stare straight through. And I piled those chairs and just to kick them all down. And I punched those walls in where burned from the inside out. I come from a million ways. I come from shades away. I'll make you close your eyes. I'll take yours, then I'll take mine. I didn't know how far I would go, and I didn't know you'd be left there to hold. It's crazy in my mind. It's chaos most of the time. But you didn't know how far you would go, and you didn't know if I'd be left there to hold. It's crazy in your mind. It's too hot to stand beside. I come from a million ways. I come from shades away. I'll make you close your eyes. I'll take yours, then I'll take mine. I'll take yours, then I'll take mine.
Nice. Nice. That sounded great, guys.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks so
Thank
much
you.
for playing us some tunes. It's life is super weird without live music, so I really appreciate artists like you guys coming on and doing this. It's I know it definitely livens up my week anyway.
Oh, you're
Oh, it's good. It's weird. I think every time we go off and we come back, it goes strange into the garbly thing, but we can read what you're saying.
Oh, that's right. You guys can't hear me again.
It'll probably come back. It'll probably
come back again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so weird. It's almost like as soon as you drop out and come back in, it just
Yeah, it's strange.
yeah.
Yeah, that is weird. I can hear you guys perfectly.
Oh, that's good. At least you can hear us. That's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So sorry. Can you hear me now, or am I still garbly?
doing any, I can see Nat. Hi, Nat. We are planning on doing some live streams. We actually have been not very good with that. We've had, I think we did one live stream. No, two. We've done two. So we should do another one because, yeah, we haven't obviously been able to get out to play. So we'll keep you posted. Watch our socials. We'll put something up. We might do something for Christmas, maybe before. We don't have very many Christmas songs, but we do have one. So we could definitely play that, and definitely in the new year as well. So
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for the question, Nat. Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, no, you're still gargled.
Oh man, I wonder what's going on here.
I don't know.
And go to chat. We're gonna press chat again and see if that makes the difference. Hold on, because all of a sudden it did something weird. Now maybe try. Let's see. Maybe now.
Check. Can you hear me now?
No. This is so weird.
Sorry, everybody watching. Thanks for sitting through us with while we try to get this sorted.
It could be even the server on the on this, you know, on the StreamYard or something. It could be just something weird, right?
Yeah, with the internet, it could be a million things.
It could be. It could be. We can read. Okay, you go ahead and we'll stop talking so it stops.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. If it, are you guys in the private chat that you can see there? Or actually, I'll comment it right on Facebook. I'll just write you some questions there.
Yeah, we can see. Oh, here. How about this?
Are you guys in the private chat that you can see there? Or actually, I'll comment it right on Facebook. I'll just write you some questions there.
We can actually, we just turned you up on our live stream, so we can.
Yeah, that's like super delayed though on that one, so it's gonna be like 5 seconds behind. But I can just ask you some questions and you can answer them like in the future. That you can see there, or actually, I'll comment it right on Facebook. I'll just write you some questions there.
We can actually, we just turned you up on our live stream, so we can.
That's like super delayed though.
It is delayed, yeah.
Like 5 seconds behind, but I can just ask you some questions and you can answer them like in the future.
That's perfect.
We just turned you up on our live stream, so that's like super delayed though.
It is delayed, yeah.
But I can just ask you some questions and you can answer them like in the future.
Ourselves answer your questions. It's very weird.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me now, or is it still not working?
Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Cool. Well, do you guys want to jump into another? Do you guys want to play us another song here?
We can, if you can, we can always play another song. We can do, yeah, okay, let's do that. So we can, if you can hear us, okay, you're all right with us? Everything's good? I think we're good.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. So we'll do, this song's called Lesser You. It's one of the songs that was on our EP. So you can get it on Spotify. And the lyrics are very much about those lesser parts of ourselves that are in me, are in you, but we don't always talk about them. We don't always show them. And sometimes when people are struggling with life, it's just, you think to yourself, like, why? Can't I just pull this together? And so this song is kind of about that. So it's called Lesser You. And I'd love for you to go on and listen to it on Spotify because it has some incredible cello parts to it that sometimes I'll just fast forward to the bridge because I love to listen to that part in the car when I'm traveling. So anyways, this is called Lesser You. Standing outside, did I go left or right? Chasing the phone lines. Don't hold me down, but take my last breath when I you wouldn't know less of me lives inside. Ooh, it's clear I'm alive. My hoarse voice will scream out loud just consumes every sound. Don't hold me down and take my last breath while I drown. You wouldn't know, 'cause I never told you so. I don't know why. Less of me lives inside. Ooh, 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 hey, hey, and I, hey, hey, and I, hey, and I, hey, hey. Tall tides crash into me like cracked ice, straight from the front lines. I won't hold you down. We take your last breath while you drown. I wouldn't know, 'cause you never told me so. I don't know why. Less of you lives inside. Been a long time since we did that song.
Oh well, thank you for playing it for us here. I know you guys. Sorry, can you hear me now?
No.
We're just gonna be like, no, didn't catch that. But we see you clapping, so that must mean it was all right.
Yeah, that part's good. Yeah, I wish I had a solution here, but I'm not quite sure what our issue is.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Oh, thank you for I can see the comments. There's some lovely comments. Thank you, Ben. That's great.
Nice.
That's okay. You know what? These things
Things happen.
This
Yeah.
is technology.
Yeah.
This is all right.
Yeah.
Nice. Who's got? Yeah, Ben's clapping here too. Yeah, I'm trying to think about how to do this if you can't hear me, but let me just write a question.
Just reading, sorry.
It's catching up. We're in the future. There is a delay with it. That's okay. We can definitely talk about so we do have a new single coming out in the new year, which we haven't played for anybody or even barely practiced. Oh, hold on a second. We're going to answer this question. What is your songwriting process like? Okay, so So Bobby and I, so historically, Bobby was part of a rock band and wrote most of the music for that band with the other singer. And how we got together was that he had a lot of softer music on the side that didn't fit that band. And so we just, because we're life partners, and I had grown up doing music with my family and, was a singer-songwriter myself, he said, do you want to do some music? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So that's how we kind of started writing together. But our process very much is, Bobby will usually come up with something on the guitar and then he'll voice memo it to me. And I will kind of just listen to it and feel how the song starts to evolve. Like I usually start with a melody just based on how I'm feeling from what Bobby's written. And then I will write the words later, depending on what it is. I never have an idea, never have a plan. I literally just sit there when I have moments to myself and just feel it. I just feel it out. I think as most people, usually do when you're writing from the heart. So that's kind of our process. Sometimes we sit together and we'll bounce, lyrics off each other. For me, it's always been a fairly solitary experience writing the words. So I have a hard time, honestly, writing with other people. And it's something that I'm working on because it's a good way to grow as an artist. But the words are always so intimate and personal that it's sometimes hard to get the gold out when you're sitting there with other people. You really got to trust them and know them. So that's kind of our process a little bit to it.
Cool. I'm gonna come on here. Ben's gonna translate my questions out for me. I think that was his offer there. Yeah, not saying she can hear everybody. I think Ben too. So I'm thinking it might be some kind of internet something within there. But yeah, Ben, if you wouldn't mind typing this out for me. Sarah was originally from the Maritimes. Sorry, born in Ontario. Oh, you can hear me now?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, there we go. What a weird thing. I was just gonna get Chris or Ben to type out this question for me, but I can just ask you for that. Oh, Ben's got a good question here himself. Do you ever disagree on lyrics or meaning? If so, how do you resolve?
Which is why we know our swim lanes. So this is the trick when you are writing with your partner. 100% is that Bobby is he has his own very strong ideas about his guitar parts and melody. And I have very strong ideas about my writing and my melodies that I make. And so we find sometimes when we write together, he'll look at me and go, what do you mean? Because we're just very different. And I'll go, what do you mean you don't know what I mean? So we do have our swim lanes, but we do cross over periodically sometimes to bounce ideas. But when we're in the studio and we disagree, we usually leave it with the producer.
That's probably fun for that person to be in the middle of.
And it's not like we disagree often, but I think we've learned that couple that I might hear something different than he does in the mix, that he might hear something different than I do. So we've learned to give each other respect and be like, you know what, if you hear something different, you vocalize that and I won't stand in your way just because I don't hear it. So that's one of those things when you're a partner that you have to be, conscious of. So yeah.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, I've only got a couple of questions left. I'll try and get some in while you can still hear me, though.
Sure.
So, Sarah, you were born in Ontario, grew up in the Maritimes. Now you're in Vancouver. And I know you guys have also traveled around a lot playing. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about some of the differences and some of the similarities you've seen within different musical communities across the country?
Yeah, well, I mean, I grew up in Bobcaygeon, so just outside of Lindsay, Peterborough area, and then I spent the last 8 years in the Maritimes, and then moved to Vancouver, and it really is very different coast to coast for sure. In the East Coast, as there's probably some people watching, I found that music was just very much a part of people's lives, like all generations. You might be sitting there and somebody brings out, the guitar, or, we're at a function because I'm a nurse. And I remember being at our end of the year nursing, celebration, and nurses and people from the kitchen. Everybody was just coming out and singing. So it's funny how there's just this freedom with music and tradition that runs really deep, and it's lovely. Very, very. What's the word?
Homey.
very, very homey. Yeah, that's true.
I like that description.
Oh, it's good. I like homey. And here it's like there's a lot more opportunity, for venues, because I was living in rural New Brunswick. So, there's not a lot of places to play. So here being in Vancouver, there's such a lush indie scene that you can go see concerts used to be able to go see concerts every weekend. Which is pretty awesome. And we've done some touring. We've gone to Alberta. We've, been in Seattle. People are pretty receptive, and it's pretty vibrant, I find, wherever we've been. Lots of wonderful artists. Seattle in particular is just next level talent. Like when we've been down there and played and had the opportunity to work with some people, it's unbelievable, just the temperature of that place. Like when you're walking down the streets, you can feel like music in the cement. Like it's just something in that place. So
Yeah.
I would say that's the most palpable place that I've felt, where things were just like breathing music in the walls. It was just
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. Maybe you could tell us a story to help reminisce about some live music. What's one of your best, gig stories?
Oh,
ooh, big stories.
we've got a few. I think we've got a few. Like one of them was definitely opening up for Samantha Martin and Delta Sugar in Calgary. She's like an incredible blues artist. She's got like a 5-piece band, backup singers. They're all just amazing. Like just
we're like, how did we get this gig?
yeah, well, just incredible musicians, and we're like, holy smokes! And so we felt super blessed, and they're all incredible people, just amazing to work with, and they were incredibly receptive to us. They really loved our music, and so we've
But it was the Ironwood stage, which was awesome.
Yeah.
Which was iconic in and of itself, and then to be able to open for her, we were just like, it was nerve-wracking, but it was also like memorable and awesome.
yeah, for sure. That's definitely one that's out in my mind. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
I would have to say the tours. Like we've Tobias the Owl is from the Seattle area, and he came up and we picked him up in our vehicle, and we just kind of kidnapped him. And we just traveled all over the place, playing the highways, the byways, had so much fun. Just, one night we slept in our car because things didn't work out. It just is what it is. But yeah, and then was able to come back and play the Railway in Vancouver, which we absolutely love that place.
Railway's great.
Yeah, the Railway is one of our favorite places to play. It's iconic, and the vibe there is awesome. And yeah, we love the Railway.
I would definitely say also the first time we had, because usually when we tour and we do shows, it's always just me and Sarah. We're usually touring as a duo. And, for the first, having our full band for the first time, like having Mike on bass and Johnny on drums, and having like all these people come up on stage with us and play with us, I would think like that was one of my favorite memories as well, was like having them for the first time up on stage and being like, whoa, like these guys are crazy.
Yeah. Well, because you have to remember, when you're a duo, you don't really have to keep time. Like you can just like navigate wherever you want, and then
It's a lot more flexible.
songs, and it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. That's kind of how that goes.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Okay. So the last question I got for you here is, what do you guys got coming up next?
What are we coming out with next?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So at the same time that we recorded over there, to make sure, because of COVID, we didn't want to go in and just do one song. So we did do a second song. It's called On Your Own. Was written at the same time actually as Over There. And wrote this song about the people that can't settle. They always need to leave. They might have it's written for those that need to leave and those that are asking them to stay. So the lyrics are very much for those people that choose to walk alone, live alone. They might stop by for a while, but they just can't fully commit to just staying with somebody, and they need to always, the woods are always calling them. The next thing is always calling them. They got to keep going. So this is kind of what that song was written about. And it's a completely different vibe than over there. Like over there's very radio in some ways, probably one of our more radio sounding songs, which has been nice to get some plays. But On Your Own is very much probably a streaming song and more for maybe TV or movies or things like that. It's kind of got that vibe to it. So we'd love to play it for you. Who knows how it will go, because we haven't played it in a couple weeks, so you'll have to bear with us. But we'd love to give you a sneak peek of it. No set time for release, probably in the winter, next New Year, maybe.
Cool. Yeah, that would be amazing. Yeah, we're all the listeners right now are pretty lucky. We're getting this exclusive sneak preview. You guys will be the first people hearing this. This is
Absolutely.
that's pretty amazing.
Fingers crossed it goes okay.
Cool. Yeah, so I'll let you guys close out on this one. So yeah, I'll let you guys play that, and then we're actually going to show the video clip from your latest music video for over there. Yeah, I really want to thank you guys for coming on and performing and answering all those questions, and for keeping the music alive and doing what you're doing. Yeah, we got Chris Clute coming up next for anybody watching. We've got a little sneak preview and a music video coming here from Focus Your Audio. Is there any last thing you guys want to say to the for the listeners here?
Oh, thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting us and supporting, over there in our songs. We're so appreciative. We're so grateful. And so thank you so much for having us, on your show. It's been awesome. I hope it was okay as we were reading and,
We figured it out. We made it through it.
Yeah, we did. Absolutely.
Cool. Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys again for coming on. I'll let you close off with this song here. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day after this.
Thank you.
Take care. Stay safe.
All right. So, like Sarah said, or we were saying, it's the first time we've played this live. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you, Jesse, again for having us on.
Looking for you once more, but maybe I will stand here and change your mind. Maybe I take the song and turn it all around, turning it all around. Or maybe I just let you pass on by. You've been walking on your own for a while. Here I am,
say. 'Cause you've been walking on your own for a while. You've been walking on your own for a while.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Ben. We didn't see the clouds coming straight our way, bringing a rain that loosens all the stems in its way. We lived in silence for days, no contest. We let a sharp wind tear our seams to shreds. Why are you over there? When I'm over here, I've been chasing you away, but you ain't doing just the same. Now we're caught out here in this rain, hoping it all just washes away. Can we just let this home go? Take that trip down to Mexico. Let this dry out under the sun till we forget what we just done. There wasn't much more that we could really say. Too much time was spent crafting your silent escapes. How are you over there? When I'm over here, I've been chasing you away, but you've been doing just the same. Now we're caught out here in this rain, hoping it all just washes away. Can't we just let this home go? Take that trip down to Mexico. Let this dry out under the sun till we forget what we've just done. How are you over there? When I'm over here, I've been chasing you away, but you've been doing just the same. Now we're caught out here in this rain, hoping it all just washes away. Can we just let this home go? Take that trip down to Mexico. Let this dry out under the sun till we forget what we've just done. How are you over there? When I'm over here.
Here. Hey, what's up? I unfortunately can't hear you for some reason. was hearing that beautiful music.
Yeah,
video.
that's on my end. I had myself muted for
There you
that
go.
music
There you
video.
go.
Nice. How's your day going?
It's going great. It's a nice Sunday afternoon in Vancouver. It's raining again.
Raining again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that means I was muted for my little intro there, but I was just saying it was really great getting to get a little sneak peek of Focus Your Audio's new music there, and now we have another
Yeah.
Vancouver artist. This way, Chris Clute.
Yeah. How are you doing, Jesse?
I'm good. I'm super excited to be getting to do this and listen to some music and talk with you guys for my Sunday night. This is a good way of spending it for me.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. What kind of stuff are you gonna be playing for us tonight, Chris?
Well, usually I'm performing with the band, so it's a 5-piece band, like drums, bass, electric guitars, very a much bigger sound. But I'm stripping it down to just the acoustic guitar and me today, and then maybe potentially a special guest at towards the end. And we'll
Nice.
see. Yeah.
We'll see how the show's going.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Do you just want to jump right in? We'll get started with a song or two here.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
One sec here.
Cool. Hey, Salil.
All right. Hey, Sal, what's up? Okay. One quick sec. I'm just also going to share this to Instagram Live.
Cool. No worries. Yeah, I'll just kind of go over a few things for anybody who does happen to be joining us here now. So we're currently streaming on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. So if any of you guys have any comments or any questions you want to ask Chris, you can comment them on any of those platforms, and we'll get them straight over to him. We've also got a tip jar
there we
set up
go.
at www.quarantinesongs.com. 100% of those tips always go to the artists that are performing. So if you guys do have anything
Ooh,
extra there,
this is
that's
killing
at
the connection,
quarantinesongs.com.
Gonna have to edit
How's
this.
how's it going, Chris? Oh, may have lost him. But yeah, this is episode 45. This is going to be we're going to have about another hour's worth of some great music and questions. And yeah, if you guys want to get any questions in, that would be great. Sal's saying, "Shut up and play the hits." Let's get into the hits.
Are we good? Hey, Jesse, I had a little blip there in the internet. I just want to confirm that we're good.
Yep, it's all sounding good.
Cool. Is it weird? We don't talk no more. My love, do you still wake up thinking of me? 'Cause we don't talk anymore, no. Been a hard month and a year, so I feel the same, but you see me differently. We have not changed much, hiding in the shade, warm enough. I'm closing myself off, will you stay for a while now? There's no need to be nervous, it's me. And I'll be here, waiting so patient. Leave me a message, yeah. I'm only a short ways away, so let all the questions come out. Tell me how you feel now. Help me to listen to you. Tell me how you feel now. Help me to listen to you. Passing by all the years that we've been separated. Does it have to feel like a wall stacking up day by day? 'Cause we don't talk anymore, no. Wanna get back on the phone and hear your voice again. But when I build myself up, I'll be sure to give you my word that I will stay for a while with you. And there's no need to be nervous, it's just me. And I'll be here waiting so patient. Leave me a message, yeah. I'm only a short ways away, so let all the questions come out. Tell me how you feel now. I'm here to listen to you. Tell me how you feel now. I'm here to listen to you. I'm here to listen to you. You waiting so patient. Leave me a message, yeah. I'm only a short ways away, so let all the questions come out. Tell me how you feel now. I need to listen to you. Tell me how you feel now. I need to listen to you. You, I need to listen to you. You. I need to listen to you. Thanks. That
Awesome.
was a song called "Listen to You," and we released it a couple years ago, so had a little bit of time to practice. Yeah.
Nice. Um, yeah. How long have you been writing songs for, Chris?
Ooh, uh, it's been about maybe 10 years. So I started when I was uh, in high school, 16-year-old. You get a lot of feelings at around that age, and you try to put them into a song. Um, I was in a few bands in high school, and I was always the guitar or bass player. But then, eventually the position came up, so to say, and we needed a singer, so I stepped up. Yeah.
Oh, nice. You've got a very beautiful voice. I definitely I would not have guessed that. I would have
Oh,
guessed it was the other way.
well, thank you.
Nice. What do you think are a few of the main things that you've learned that are different from when you were songwriting at 16 to now? What are some of the biggest songwriting lessons that you've come across?
That is a good question. Um, uh, hmm. I, I guess one thing is when you're creating, like nothing's off the table, so you can't like restrict yourself because a lot of times, especially like early on, you'd write something down or you'd sing something and it would just sound terrible, so you want to like perfect it right away. But we've kind of um, found a way to. Sorry, I got distracted by a comment. Thanks, John.
Sorry, is that
um,
this one? Is that the Cluteful? Because that's a good new word now.
oh, nice. Oh, proper drummer. I wonder who that is. Um, Cluteville's been said a few times in the past.
Nice.
Um, sorry, what were we talking about?
Sorry, yeah, we got this. I was just asking about the lessons that you learned between songwriting when you started at 16 and where you are now. Um, and yeah, you
Right.
were
I
talking
guess
about
having
there's
having
no
less
bad ideas, let
judgment.
them go.
Yeah, having less judgment of myself in the writing process has been a big step. Um, and trying to, get everything out and then, kind of perfect it a little bit later, as opposed to the other way around, having it, perfect before you even speak it out or write it down or record it. Uh, yeah, that's been a big step.
Nice. And
Yeah.
what do you think kind of pushed you to learning that and like going to the point where you're like, I'm just gonna get all of this stuff out there instead of kind of limiting myself.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, playing in different bands and also uh, writing with other people has made a big difference. It kind of opens your eyes to a lot of things and the way different people work, um, and they kind of take the load off a little bit as well. So you don't have to do all the heavy lifting yourself. Sometimes you got to push it a little bit, but then you can kind of lean on others to, uh, you know, make greatness, so to speak.
Nice. Yeah, yeah, no, it's definitely a different atmosphere. We're getting some requests here. Amelia's saying, play special to me. And Sal's asking
I
for
don't know
they
if I
will
can
or will
even
not
do that on
destroy
here,
us.
to be honest. Uh,
Nice.
it's definitely not an acoustic guitar song.
What about they will not destroy us? That sounds extra acoustic.
Ooh, they will not destroy us. Oh, that is definitely not gonna work. That was like a joke song that we made a couple years ago.
Nice.
Yeah, I work with kids. That's my day job, childcare. And one
Cool.
day I was just so fed up with uh, the bullshit that kids throw your way,
Yeah.
and we just threw it all into a song, and it was just a bunch of jokes. And
Nice.
it's not going to work on acoustic guitar, and it's also probably not the most appropriate.
Okay, well maybe we'll get to hear it another time.
Yeah.
Emily's saying yay for Clute the cutie.
Oh,
Apparently there's a bunch of ways to use your name, and your friends have already found them and fans.
yeah. It's a very it's a
How,
very punnable name for sure.
definitely. How many songs are you playing for us tonight, Chris? Oh, can you still hear me?
Oh, sorry, we're lagging a little bit here. We're lagging a little.
Oh,
Sorry, can you repeat that?
yeah. I was just asking how many songs you got for us tonight.
I was thinking 4 or 5 by myself, and then bring on special guest for the last one.
Perfect. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Well, why don't we? Emily's saying she wants some throwbacks. Why don't we jump into whatever you feel like playing now for another one?
there will be throwbacks. I was planning on
Nice.
doing this next song first. This one's a new one. This one is called Candy. We released it about a month ago. Usually, it's got like crazy produced electric guitars, uh, big drums. It's a very big song, but we're gonna strip it back here. And actually, one second, I just need some water.
Cool. I'll jump in here. I wish I could sing a song for you, but I don't got the voice like Chris does.
Okay, yeah, I had to relearn this in a different key just to make it sound better for acoustic. Here we go. I'm still thinking of what to say. So cold, stuck in all your own ways. Ooh, candy, sweet like sweat on your skin, babe. I'm begging, give me some water to taste. Ooh, put you up on the ledge. Oh, push you, falling deeper and deeper again. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Sweet life, bury me deep inside your smoke. Breathing as I go, keep me up inside of my chest. Tell the wicked they won't be getting rich. Ooh, put you up on the ledge. Oh, push you falling deeper and deeper again. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, mm. Candy, give me something to soothe. My voice is dried up. Soak me in your love. Candy, give me something to soothe. My voice is dried up. Soak me in your love. Love, yeah. Oh, ooh. Candy, give me something to soothe. My voice is dried up. Soak me in your love. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thanks. That
Lovely.
song's called Candy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And so that's your second last single that you put out. How do people
Yeah.
react to that one, Candy?
Uh, I mean, my friends really liked it. Uh, uh, haven't had too much response from the people I don't know that from other people, but my friends really like it, and you know that's
Nice.
always good.
Yeah, yeah, that's always a good sign.
They haven't said anything bad. Nobody said anything bad about it, so that's good.
Good, good. So
That's what we're
we'll
really
say
going
we'll
for
say
here.
pretty positive.
We're
So
just
I was
going for no negativity,
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Focus Your
Oh, you
Audio. They
froze
were
again.
talking about oh,
I've got the weed.
nice. John saying his favorite candy
Sorry,
is
go
fruit
ahead.
roll-ups. Favorite candy is fruit roll-ups. That's a good one. If other people want to let us know what their favorite candy is in the comments, I would like to know. I don't know what people's favorite candy is, but what's your favorite candy, Chris?
I really should have prepared for this, like cotton candy. Cotton candy is so good, especially like cotton candy Blizzard from Dairy Queen. I don't know if you guys have. Do you have Dairy Queen where you're from?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god, that cotton candy Blizzard is amazing.
I have not tried that, but you've got like I don't think I've ever had a craving for cotton candy before, but now that I can't have it because there's no like fairs or festivals going out, you mentioned it, I
Yeah,
really want some cotton candy.
yeah. I bought a whole tub of it once, and it's really weird. I was starting to drink my coffee black. I was in the process of moving from lots of sugar to no sugar at all, and I would put tiny pieces
Yeah,
of cotton candy in my coffee, and it was actually pretty good. Like it's
nice,
super weird, but it just dissolves and it just becomes part of the coffee right away. So yeah,
nice.
you
A
know
new
what you
coffee flavoring. Nice. So I was talking to Focus Your Audio
yeah.
about the Vancouver music scene a little bit. Yeah, there's some incredible stuff coming out of Vancouver right now. Do you kind of want to talk about your part of the Vancouver music scene and some of the artists that you kind of work with and play with and do all that stuff pre-COVID?
Yeah. I've been working with this production group, Sound of Klima, who also have their own thing going on. Um, but they work with a bunch of different artists, and I've been lucky to be parts of tiny little projects that they're on as well. So I've been writing a bit with my sister, helping her with some stuff, um, singing backup vocals on different artist stuff, and I think the cool thing that's going on, even though we're in a pandemic, we can't actually physically get with people. Um, we're still finding a way to collaborate with different artists in that kind of way. So that's been really nice. And having the technology and that stuff has really helped as well. Got this nice Shure SM7B microphone, and we've been able to like keep working even though you know haven't been able to actually see each other. So that's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, technology has definitely been a huge game changer for this. Like during the
Oh,
pandemic,
yeah.
for artists, everybody's kind of had to find new ways of adapting and putting stuff out. Um, yeah, what are some other ways that you have kind of adapted what you were doing to keep the music going throughout this pandemic?
Yeah. So every Friday, I work with those guys, Sound of Klima, um, and we've just been doing virtual sessions. So we'll just go on a Zoom chat or something like that, and they'll work on the production of the music. So all the instrumentation, um, well, most of the instrumentation. Sometimes I'll throw in uh, some guitar, and then they'll send it over to me, and I'll work on the vocals by myself. And kind of, it's a lot of sending files back, and it takes a little bit longer. I feel like, and it's not as enjoyable of a process, but it's a way of getting things done.
Yeah, yeah. At least there's still the option of getting them done.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, for sure.
when you're working on your own stuff, what is your usual songwriting process
Mm,
like? How do you get it from an idea to the finished product?
that is a good question. It really depends. I'm not a very relentless writer, so I'm not really writing like every day or every week even. It's really kind of when I feel like it or feel the urge. Um, so sometimes that's when I pick up a guitar and I hear a melody in my head. Sometimes it's when Sal from Sound of Kalima sends me a beat and I really like it, or sometimes it's when you hear a song you like on the radio or Spotify or something. Most of the songs typically start with one instrument, and then um, sorry, got distracted. We'll use that to build the foundation of the song, chords, lyrics, melody, and then after that, adding layers to help support that. Um, and Sal and Pete from Sound of Klima, and my buddy John, bass player, amazing bass player and guitar player. Um, we've kind of been building the songs up with those guys. So it starts out with just chords, melody, and lyrics, and then it can blossom into whatever it wants to be once those other guys jump in on it. So even though they're Chris Clute songs, they're not all just me. I like to get help from people closest to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you kind of mentioned this a few times, but community and having the right people around you is so important in music. Who like how did you find the people that are around you now and get them involved with your music? How did that kind of turn into what it is today?
Ooh. Um, are you asking like how I met those people?
Yeah, and kind of how you grew it into the relationship where you guys are all supporting each other and working together and getting through
Right.
this together.
Yeah. I met I met John when I was like we're family friends or families have known each other for a long time. So we grew up kind of playing together, and I feel like once you have uh, once you have an energy between a few people, it's easy to latch onto and bring other people in, and people are attracted to that.
Yeah,
And it's the same goes for Sal and Pete from Sound of Kalima. They have a very intoxicating energy, and it's really fun to be around. And it's easy to bring other people into it. So yeah,
nice, cool. Okay, you want to jump into another song for us here?
sure, yeah.
Perfect.
This next one is Vince's song. I released it a week ago. It's a song about a friend who came upon some hard times, and is living on the downtown east side of Vancouver. And he has he hasn't been seen for a while, but we hope he's doing well. Give away now. We're on a winter holiday with nowhere to blossom. The flowers will come and gone next year. There's no sad reception. We're on a jet plane to New Orleans with no music and nothing to show for all my tears. Because when I land there, I'll be as high as you were last year, sleeping on papers up in the alley with no name. I've talked to your father. He's sitting at home with open arms, waiting for you to call, waiting for you to call home. Call home. Call home. Call home. Call home. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you, so call home. You've made a life on your own, but the pain on your lonesome is tragic. I know your mom ain't around, but your family loves you, they miss you. Wish I could write you a song, keep you warm till the summer. We're laughing once again when you come back to life. Make your way to a phone so you can call home. Call home. You found a new girlfriend, but she's dragging you down with her into the gutter. On these streets you call your home. Oh, these streets are all we've known. But when you see you're not alone, please come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you. We're waiting for you, so come home. Home, home. Please, won't you please come home? Please, won't you please, won't you please, won't you please come home? Please, won't you please, won't you please, won't you please come home? Please, won't you please come? One second. Hey.
You're back.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, my
Cool.
water's like
That's
over there.
that's yeah, no, that's great. That song is really I think it's something really incredible you did.
Oh, thank you.
And I think it really shows because like music, you know, as much as a lot of it ends up being the same, there's no set rules to it. There's no specific way you're supposed to do with it, but there's also no limitations as to what you can do with it. You wrote this song, which has a very touching meaning and personal meaning to yourself, but you also shot a music video, which we'll talk a little bit about,
Mhm.
and you started a whole campaign around this song, which is really
Mhm.
incredible to see what you're doing because there's not a lot of I don't know, like I said, you can do anything with a song, and the fact that this is what you're doing with this song, and you created this and put it in the world, and you're doing all this around of it is truly incredible. So I want to say a big kudos to you for doing this.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been an interesting experience, and you know, it's I mean, I struggle with like my selfishness and ego, like with performing and everything, and making it all about me, me, me. Um, but we really tried as a team to really do some good with this song, because I don't know, we just thought it was it's just the right thing to do. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and that's what we felt, so we that's what we did.
That's cool. Yeah, let's definitely do a bit of a deep dive into this one. Can you just kind of talk about the why you wrote and the message behind this song for anybody watching?
Yeah, so we wrote it a couple years ago. Um, I had a little bit of help on the lyrics with from Sal. Sal just messaged. He just commented too. Um, he helped me put it into perspective a little bit. Um, but at the time, um, my this friend Vince from high school, he uh, we just heard from other friends that he kind of ran away from home, and I don't want to give away too much of his story, but he was living on the downtown east side of Vancouver. And that area has very high population of IV drug users. It's very high homeless rate in that area. And I was concerned for him, and so were some of our other friends. We went down to look for him. Um, I wasn't successful in the times that I went down to look, um, but a few of my other friends were able to find him, and he looked a lot different than we remembered, uh, and and it's really just heartbreaking, to be honest. And um, it just I couldn't really, as you can tell, I'm not very good at talking about it, but I feel like we were able to put it into a song and um, make it. I can't really talk right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
uh,
no, 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 that's worries. We can move on too if you'd like.
um, yeah, I'm not the best with talking, but when I can think about it and write it down, those are more of my strengths, and we tried to just use that and to to help. Um, because this isn't really gonna help.
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, the messages in the song, like if anybody missed it, definitely just go re-listen to that. But yeah, can you tell us about the Street Saviors Society outreach? You got
yeah,
Vince's campaign going on built around that song.
yeah. So my girlfriend's best friend has a cousin, so it's triple connection here. Who helped found this society that helps out on the downtown east side of Vancouver, and they provide outreach with uh, medical care, providing food, water resources, clothing, that kind of thing. Uh, they do that several nights a week, and it's all volunteers. So we thought we could help them help others who really need the help. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm not quite sure what the situation is in Vancouver, but I know right now, in Toronto things are starting to get really cold, and that's definitely a big issue that we have. And our government is
Mhm.
definitely not doing enough to help the homeless population as the temperature drops down. Um, yeah, and it's really disheartening to see that our government has been reacting that way and getting rid of the mini modular homes and taking down tents and all that kind of stuff with people who are just trying to
Mhm.
survive. So organizations like that are so important, and I really
Yeah.
applaud all the people that do that and people like you who are trying to bring awareness to that. If people do want to help out with that organization or get involved or contribute anything, where's the best place to do that?
Yeah, so if you're on Instagram, you can go to my Instagram page, and in my bio, there's a GoFundMe page for the Street Savers Society. So my Instagram is Chris ___ triple underscore Clute CLUTE, and you can find the link in my bio. Uh, Also, we just designed these shirts that will be available for sale really soon. So all the profits from those shirts will be going to the Street Savers Society as well. So you can uh, we're not really a retailer, so we're kind of doing it by messaging and DMs. So if you really want a shirt, you can message me or DM me, and we'll get you a shirt, and you'll be able to
Nice.
help support the Street Savers Society. Yeah,
Cool. Cool. That's incredible. Okay, I'll take this in a slightly different direction now. So
sure.
actually, we did a bit of a written interview recently, and you noted that your favorite Canadian artists were Metric and the Arkells, and
Yeah,
they both kind of shaped your songwriting. Two I would say two fairly different bands. Can you kind of talk about how both of those bands affected you and why you think their music does affect you the way that it does?
yeah. Uh, I hmm. So maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I was just chilling. I wasn't really doing much with music, and I went and saw an Arkell show with some friends. They got some free tickets, and I was I was like blown away at like the work ethic and the just their attitude towards performing. And I was like, wow, like rock and roll's cool again.
Nice.
um, but yeah, after I was did more research on them and kind of how they operate, and I was very attracted to it, and I wanted to kind of uh, do a similar thing. Um, and with Metric, uh, I don't know what it is about them. Emily Hines is just so cool, the lead singer. Uh, she just has such a presence about her, um, and and the band obviously helps lift that as well. Uh, they have a really awesome, unique sound.
Nice.
But yeah,
Cool.
that's probably about it. Yeah.
Cool. Which artist would you say influences your music the most?
Hmm. I really don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of things that are kind of feeding into it. Um, but I, like most people nowadays, I think are getting very bored of listening to one thing, and they want a little of every kind of genre, um, or at least a variety of a few genres. So I think I'm taking in a lot of different forms of inspiration now,
Cool, cool,
as
cool.
opposed to just
What?
uh, one.
Nice, nice. That's cool. Yeah, I think you're right about that. I think people are definitely like, I think it's much more common to have a very diversified playlist in 2020 than it was maybe even in 2010. Technology probably has a
Yeah,
big part of that, and we can kind of test like and sample all of the different genres and all the music, right? Which is a very nice part about all those streaming platforms.
yeah.
Um, who are some people that you're list like who are probably the top like three artists that you've streamed in the last few months?
Um. Oh man, I'm blanking. uh, there's it's. I've been really attracted to individual songs recently, and not so much albums. But been really enjoying Lennon Stella. Uh, she was on the show Nashville, I think. But she's been doing some good stuff. Her latest album is really awesome. Um, Before that, the Weeknd's album was like, I thought that was incredible. So we kind of taken that into the production a little bit, like using some of the some more focus on synths and that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Uh, yeah, I'm trying to think of anybody else. One sec. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Spotify here.
No worries. Yeah, you got the statistics right there.
Yeah, and Yeah. uh, recently discovered AWOL Nation. Uh, I knew he had that song "Sail" that was humongous. It still is.
Yeah.
But some of his other stuff's like amazing. Like he mixes like soft, sweet singing with like the screaming. Like it's really cool. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. No, he's an incredible artist, like you're saying. Like just the kind of diversity in
Yeah.
his music and all the different directions it can go is
Mm.
pretty amazing. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got 2 to 3 more songs left for us.
Yeah. How much more
Cool.
time do we have?
So we're like we can
Okay.
kind of
Yep.
keep going
I
as
think we
long
got.
as you want. But yeah, we're at like around 6:45. So yeah, if you want to jump
Okay.
into another one now, and if you are or not bring a guest in for the next one, we'll see from there.
Yeah. Sure. One sec. Gotta have the water. So this song I wrote a while ago with um, my buddy John, who is also my roommate. It was in a band called Marine Drive, and this song actually also was inspired by Vince's story. It was written around the same time. All right. I don't wanna be there when you wake up in the middle of the street, just off the corner of Hastings. Call me when you hear sirens after 3 in the morning, when it doesn't make sense to see you this late. We're gonna take time to hear your story, tell me your side, and break lines between your struggle on the east side. Tell me you're fine when nobody's there. Fight back to walk out and find somebody else for you to latch onto. You won't pump the brakes on the way you're living. So meet me in the middle of the street, just off the corner of Hastings. Call me whenever you can. I'll be here if you want to talk it over. 'Cause I've been a soldier missing in action for about a year. But things are going just where. Lonely on the 1st of December. I was streaming through the steps of your front door. We're gonna take time to hear your body, all you've been through, and break lines between your struggle. We're gonna get through. But tell me you're fine when nobody's there. Fight back to walk out and find somebody else for you to latch onto. You won't pump the brakes on the way you're living. So meet me in the middle of the street, just off the corner of Hastings. Call me whenever you can. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You've been missing 2 4 years in the nightlife. Winter rain and sunlight doesn't affect your days or nights. But tell me you're fine when nobody's there. Walk out and find somebody else for you to latch onto. You won't pump the brakes on the way you're living. So meet me in the middle of the street, just off the corner of Hastings. Or call me whenever you can. Call me whenever you can. Call me whenever you can. Thanks.
Awesome. Nice. I'm not saying wash hands, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. People
Nice.
should be washing their hands along. If you're as soon as you're done listening to this beautiful music, go wash your hands. You know. Matt's got the PSAs. Um, yeah, no,
Thanks.
this is great. I really appreciate you coming and playing some music. This is
Yeah,
life.
thanks for
Life has
having me.
been super weird without live music. You know.
Yeah, for
How
sure.
how big of a part was live music going out and playing and watching all that kind of stuff pre-COVID for you?
Oh man, we're going out to we're going out to a lot of shows. Sorry, somebody just almost fell over here. Um, uh, yeah, we're going out to lots of shows. We're lucky in Vancouver to have a lot of artists come through. We're a big enough city where that happens, you know, and we're also a big enough city where you can go out and play on the weekends if you want to. And we were doing that with my band a bunch, and in the past, been doing it with other bands as well. Um, but it's there's nothing really like it. There's nothing like a live event. Yeah,
Why do you think that is? Why is that such a incomparable thing to everything else?
I don't know. It just well, it requires a lot of people or a group of people. It doesn't have to be a lot, but it also requires, I think, focus and attention. So like when you're all focused on the same thing or on being present in the room, there's I think that's a very special thing, and you can get that if you have 5 people, and you can also get that if you have 10,000 people. But that's kind of the beauty of it. If uh, it's really about people.
Nice, nice. Emily's correcting me. Apparently, that was not a PSA, but Matt's comment was supposed to be applause. We should still be washing our hands, though,
I
folks.
agree. I agree.
How is everything with the pandemic over in Vancouver? We're definitely
Uh,
not doing so good in Ontario, so I hope you're doing better over there.
I think we were doing well in the summer when, oh, we were doing okay. There's still like big groups and big parties and stuff, which is, I just shake my head at it.
Yeah,
Um, but we were able to, Vancouver's pretty nice. We were able to get outside and spread out. Um, we were able to see friends actually, but now that it's colder and rainier, it's a lot more difficult. Um, and the restrictions recently got uh, more restricted. They upped the restrictions a little while ago, and I think we're down to, what is it? You can see like 2 people. Oh, just your household. Oh well, yeah, just your household. I knew that. I knew that. Unless you live alone. Yeah.
right.
Sorry,
Okay,
getting
yes,
getting
that's the same
corrections
thing we
here.
got over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy time to be alive.
For
Um,
sure.
but yeah, I'm grateful that we can still do these kind of things throughout all this. We don't have to be in the
Yeah.
same house to do this. So,
Yeah. Exactly.
um, and so yeah, for yourself, what else? What do you got coming up next? As hard as the future is to predict right now.
Yeah. Well, we were supposed to have a few shows actually, um, but that's not happening anymore. We were supposed to have one last month, and then we're supposed to have one in January, but that's not happening anymore. Obviously, we tried a small cap show in October. I think it was October 2nd. Played at the Railway Club in Vancouver, and it was great. It was an awesome night. There's 28 people in the bar. Um, they were spaced out and enough, I guess. Um, but that was a really nice taste of the life we had before.
Right.
But in terms of music, recorded music, we got a few songs that are going to be coming out over the next couple of months. I don't want to give too much away, but um, yeah, just kind of releasing a single every 6 weeks or so, and try to build up the momentum and keep people engaged and that kind of thing.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. Cool. I'm excited to hear what's coming next.
yeah,
Um,
me too.
cool. So I do. I'm gonna play your music video for Vince's song at the end.
Sure,
I'll let you close us off with one more song here. But first,
awesome.
do you kind of want to talk about the video for Vince's song and what people are looking at here?
Yeah, so what we tried to do with Vince's song is kind of show the dis- discrepancy in wealth in the neighborhoods of downtown. Um, and it's pretty crazy. You can go from like the nicest, most expensive apartment buildings and penthouses in Vancouver and walk like 5 minutes, and it's um, like homelessness, tents, everything. Um, really old buildings. It's pretty crazy how close everything is, but how drastically different it is. So we tried to show that in the video, starting in the West End, where it's everything's nice, everything's all good, and then you walk over to the downtown East Side, and it's the complete opposite. So we tried to show that in the video, and kind of give a little bit more about Vince's story. And I think the message, at least that I was trying to portray, was, you know, just because this happened to Vince, it doesn't have to happen to other people that you're friends with. It's never too late to reach out.
Nice, beautiful message. Okay, so yeah, I'll let you get onto the onto this next song then, and then
Yeah,
we'll wrap
I'm
up with that video.
gonna bring out our special guest here. So this is one sec. This is my girlfriend Victoria. She's a, a lovely singer. Here, get in the shot. Oh, we're just sorting through the wires here.
Nice, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Hey there. Cool. Okay, so I'll
Oh, yeah.
I'll
She can't hear you because I'm on the headphones here.
oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm just gonna say goodbye here, and thank you so much for coming on to the show. This has been great chatting with you and getting to learn a little bit more about your music. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. We're gonna have another episode next Thursday. Got some pretty great acts coming up. We got Trick Casket and the Universe featuring Ray. Yeah, this has been Chris Clute. Make sure to go find him on social medias, on his website, and everything. Thank you one last time, Chris, for coming on. And
Thank
yeah,
you.
please take us away.
Sweet. All right, here we go.
Try again.
Third place.
Just check it.
Wanna believe what you say, but I hate you on most days. Got me testing my faith and my patience. And you know that I be headstrong, but you know that you be dead wrong. Telling me to relax when I'm reacting. I'd rather fight and lose sleep at night. At least you're all mine. And if I have to choose my heart or you, I'm gonna lose. Yeah. What if nothing ever will change? I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Oh, I wish there was a right way. I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do I even have a choice when I'm gonna have to pick my poison? Yeah, you hurt me so good, it's so good. And even when you cry tears, you're the one who wipe them away. Maybe that's the reason I stay. I stay. Hey. I'd rather fight than lose sleep at night. At least you're all mine. If I have to choose my heart or you, I'm gonna lose, yeah. What if nothing ever will change? I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Oh, I wish there was a right way. I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Yeah. I'm caught between your love and a hard place. What if nothing will ever change? I'm caught between your love and a hard place. Nice. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Chris Clute. This is my girlfriend, Victoria.
Hey.
And thanks again to Jesse and Dropout Entertainment for having us on. Have a good night.
Give her away now. We're on a winter holiday with nowhere to blossom. The flowers will come and go next year. There's no cell reception. I'm on a jet plane to New Orleans with no music and nothing to show for all my tears. Because when I land there, I'll be as high as you were last year, sleeping on paper, up in the alley with no name. I've talked to your father. He's sitting at home with open arms, waiting for you to call, waiting for you to call home. Call home. Call home. Come home. Come home. Waiting for you. Come home. We're waiting for you. Come home. We're waiting for you. Come home. We're waiting for you. So come home. You've made a life on your own, but the pain on your lonesome is tragic. I know your mom ain't around, but your family loves you, they miss you. Wish I could write you a song, keep you warm till the summer. We're laughing once again when you come back to life. Make your way to a phone so you can call home. You found a new girlfriend, but she's dragging you down with her. streets you call your home. Oh, these streets are all you've known. When you see you're not alone, please come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. Come home. We're waiting for you. 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 So come home. Please come home. Please, won't you, please, won't you, please, won't you, please come home. Please, won't you, please, won't you, please, won't you, please come home. Please, won't you, please come home.